Okay. Control. So, we have entered parapsychology, and things have got messy to start with. We cleared out a whole room full of hiss agents, but we're trying to find Marshall, who is in charge of like operations and expeditions. The first thing I want to do is go back and maybe look for a little bit of loot, a little bit of lore. Some more intrusive patterns. So these are those weird chairs that they have people plugged into. The guys who start floating around and throwing random chunks of rock at me? I'm concerned that they are... Oh, see, that's the astral plane. So this is what they were talking about. Monitoring brainwaves of people in the astral plane. So you get plugged into one of these machines. It scans your noggin and pumps out what it sees. Which just appears to be varying degrees of Netherrealm. This is the guy that came alive and attacked me. Code red. Any character at any point questioned the floating bodies and considered trying to bring them down. A couple of people went, huh, these guys seem to be acting like amplifiers for the hiss. And then I was given the choice to check that out. And kind of killed the person. That's the end of that sentence. And kind of killed the person. So I think we're just sort of pretending that it's intentional at this point. Okay, so this is the way we came in. We've got an extrasensory lab. Weird tanks of stuff. Oh, if this is an extra... Are these... Oh, they're sensory deprivation tanks. Okay. So they chuck people in these sensory deprivation tanks and then, again, monitor their outputs. I mean, it's known that sensory deprivation tanks can produce a mild hallucinogenic effect. The brain does love to create patterns in darkness. Hey, head-on father. Let's see, we got any information here? Yes, we do. I don't know why you do it either, Don Father, but I like it as well. Okay, sensory tank purpose. Darling here, some of you were curious why I had these sensory deprivation tanks installed. I thought I'd shed some light on the subject. Maybe some of you have heard of a Dr. Yoshimi Tokai, the man... or Tokui? Don't know. The man behind the hugely popular guided imagery experience tapes. Apparently his tapes go beyond the normal meditative qualities of such things, but create genuine hallucinatory visions in some listeners. Or so the reports say. We bought these tanks in to test Dr. Kai's tapes for ourselves, plus there may be some stress-relieving uses for the staff down the road. I think we could all benefit from some time in a dark, enclosed space, don't you? If you have any more questions, feel free to stop by my office. You know where it is. Hiya, Frank. Who would win in a fight, Clark Kent or Superman? Superman. The point of Clark Kent is to not express that he's Superman. The whole point of it is he's not Superman, even if, you know, he is. So yeah, Clark Kent would be too busy being like, oh, I've got to make sure no one finds out, and then Superman just throws him into space. And then everyone goes, ooh, Superman won the fight. Easy question. Oh, we've got flashcards for some ESP. Okay. Dr. Yoshimi, a Japanese citizen residing in Tokyo, has produced a series of guided imagery experience audio recordings that have gained notable popularity around the globe. Due to his unusually swift rise in fame, along with reports of vivid blank accompanying use of his tapes, presumably hallucinations, investigations sector staff were asked to look into Dr. Takui's background. We found no past incident with any altered occurrence nor any evidence of involvement with an altered organization. However, agents that attended a signing event reported blank when hearing Dr. Takui speak. We recommend that the research team obtain an audio recording of Dr. Takui's voice and perform any and all relevant analysis. Based on the findings, the investigations sector will determine the next steps regarding Dr. Takui, as well as his eligibility for the Prime Candidate Program. Okay. So we've heard about the Prime Candidate Program a couple of times, namely that it's what they use to try and find the next director. So this guy was causing hallucinations wherever he went. And they were like, hey, he seems like he might have some extra powers that we could take advantage of. Another piece of paper. Recording chair procedures. Before using the recording devices, please ensure the following safety measurements are met. Ensure the volunteer is securely fastened in their chair. Ensure the hood is placed over the volunteer's head. This will prevent the volunteer from taking in visual stimuli during the recording process, which can lower the quality of captured footage. This also prevents recording technicians from viewing the volunteer's face, which undergoes muscle spasms during recording that some may consider upsetting. Check if the volunteer is comfortable. Activate recording apparatus. After recording is complete, check volunteer cognitive ability using the provided questionnaire. Reminder: do not be alarmed if the length of recorded footage exceeds the volunteer's period of unconsciousness. Astral dilation is a known issue. If any problems arise during this process, contact your supervisor. Alright. Don't worry if the visuals on screen cause you to become a screaming, gibbering mess. That's supposed to happen. Caution, testing is in progress. Do not look ahead when light is on. That light is on. Hey everybody. Thank God I'm the director. Otherwise that would have just hypnotoaded me right in the face. Also, can we talk about maybe setting up a room for whatever experiment this is, where the front doors don't lead directly on into the barrel of the gun? Maybe? Perhaps?
I see it. Another object of power?
Ooh.
They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
I mean, that's fine by me. If they're mesmerized by it, it means they're not shooting at me. Oh, it's like it's a CAT scan or an X-ray of a head. I can't help it. It's so beautiful. Right, well, you know we're going to try and get in there. It is a CAT scan, okay. Okay, this report serves as an introductory guide to the astronaut program, including candidate requirements, training practices, and astral research procedures. Astronauts are chosen individuals who explore and document the astral plane by making physical contact with the X-ray light box, see case file OOP18 for details. In the hypnosis lab, a section of the parapsychology division. Physical and psychological training is vital for the repeated transitions between planes, known as dives. After each dive, astronauts must undergo a blank session in the cognitive recording chairs to record their experiences in the plane. Gathered data has conclusively proven that blank within the astral plane vary wildly between astronauts. On rare occurrences, these dives can result in losses, often occurring when teams encounter aggressive astral entities. You know, like a spiky black hole ball that chases them round and tries to kill them. We saw lots of these hexagons in Dr. Darling's office, along with one of those Newton cradles as well. You have a pedantic comment regarding these files? Oh ho, tell me. So is there like a ooh 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 ooh? That right there looks like an answer to my problem, especially considering I can see it from here. So that's what? All of the outers full, and then yeah, there we go. Door unlocked. So a quick check over here. Well, not allowed back there right now. Like having a post-it note on your PC with the password? Yeah. No, you see, it's secret. I put it slightly behind my monitor. Now no one will ever get in.
Please state your name for the record.
Paul Warren, astronaut first class.
And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia?
Yeah. I am.
And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary?
Yes, I do.
Perfect. Your suit is good?
Yeah.
Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Okay. Well, thank you, Raccoon. It's lovely to see you again. How are you today? Because they pretty much mostly work with typewriters, it's unlikely that every file can feature different fonts and even capitalization. Rental. This is a Men in Black office. Alright? Anything is possible. Including formatting on individual typewriters. If I touch this, these guys are all going to wake up, so fingers crossed it gives us patient Cage N. Is this Nicolas Cage's... Is this Nicolas Cage's X-ray MRI? St. Anne's Hospital in 1974. Someone look up where Nick Cage was in 1974. Hey, Ark. Alright, here we go. Nicolas Cage isn't his real name, but was he in a movie or something? Like, when was Face Off made? I don't know. Actually, I don't think he was around in '74, or at least not in terms of being a celebrity movie star. Golden copy NPC variation. Alright. So, gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Find a way to defeat him. How about a great big rock in the face? Nope. Oh, enemies at low health can be seized. Oh, are we getting a mind control? Okay, you're 10 years old in '74. Okay. Give me your soul. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, okay, we're learning. I got distracted. Cool, we have minions. Okay, so we take the power of this MRI machine and we use it to sort of control people's brains. So remember, each of these objects of power is imbued with a sort of collective subconscious, like all of the archetypal sort of dreams and stuff that we put onto objects like this. So maybe, like I say, when the idea of the MRI, being able to look inside someone's brain and unlock the secrets of the brain, and now we have a literal physical MRI machine that lets us do just that. Lets us get inside people's brains and unlock them. Okay, so my job here is just to take control of brains and use them to defeat. Do that. Got dragged back into the wild swamp. I'm trying my hardest not to. I'm playing Destiny 2 with Mark every now and then, so I've got my little bit of a loot grind. But Final Fantasy 14 just got a big update, and I'm just trying to be good. I'm just trying to be good. Get him, minion! This will be nice in some of those big corridor fights. It'll be good at least in those big corridor fights, so I'll have someone to distract the enemies. It's alright. Bad shooting my own minions. Elder Scrolls does seem very Elder Scrolls Online. I've got it. I've played a little bit of it, but same problem I have with all MMOs. I like the idea of them. I start playing them. I don't have people to play them with. And you know what MMOs are? Really bad single-player RPGs. Okay. Well, I was expecting them all to come to life and try and chase me off, but it turns out they're already dead. The X-ray light box. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named N. Cage. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's soul. That seized individual becomes subservient to the user. The effect lasts indefinitely. Once released, the seized blank dies as a result of the psychic trauma. A janitor named Blank found the object at St. Anne's Hospital in Blank. Soon, the building's occupants were blanked by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to blank the perpetrator and blank the item. Fatalities numbered in the blanks. I assume that says hundreds. Okay. Well,
Your brains were fried when I took over the object.
yes, they were. All right, neat. Well, I'm real happy we came and checked this out. Do. So we cleared all this out yesterday. Hey, someone's rehung the brain statue. That's nice. They didn't have to do that. Add away chairs. Groupthink. Here we go. The study extends the works of Irving Janis, Robert Barron, and others by proposing strong causal links between groupthink and the passive or active use of telepathy, like ESP or something. To prove these connections, the parapsychology department carried out variation of Solomon Asch's original conformity experiments using a telepathic individual as the subject. Extensive qualitative and quantitative data resulting from these experiments was then used to identify telepathic interference within the group. Further empirical findings suggest measures can be taken to safeguard against telepathic influence on behaviors by engaging in blank. Rather boldly, this paper stands to revolutionize decades of groupthink theory. What happened to my voice there? I don't know. Okay, so basically it's just like, maybe if lots of people think really carefully about something, we can stop being mind controlled? I have Fall Guys. I got it on the PS Plus thingam. Free game of the month. I haven't played it. I enjoy watching it every now and then, but I can't say I'm desperately interested in actually playing it myself. I'm not a competitive multi-person. I'm not.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Okay.
More of you? Really?
Oh, well, here we go. Hey, buddy, why don't you go and be a suicide bomber at the back? Ooh, I'm a big fan of this new mind control. Okay, so we can take the elevator up to luck and probability in a second. Anyone else see our eye freak out there? The PlayStation... I'm playing this on PS Pro. Or PS4 Pro. The PS4 Pro version has a little bit of jank to it, especially in terms of texture pop-in. Texture pop-in and... oh, that links back here. Okay. Texture pop-in and like physics objects. Like where things attach to other objects and stuff like that. We've had doors stuck to thin air sort of thing. Hey, okay, so now I know where we are now. We went in a big loop We couldn't go this way last time, so we had to go round. And now we've unlocked the elevator. Right. Makes some sort of sense. Let's go to the luck department. So yeah, how is everyone today? I don't think I've ever been in an elevator. Are you a good guy? Yes. I don't think I've ever been in an elevator with a 90-degree door before. I think that's the most concerning thing I've seen in this entire game. That makes me more nervous than any mind control machines that I've found. Huh. Hey buddy, just taking a nap on the floor? Don't mind me. Rubber duck supplement. Discovered in the home of Agent Blank after his young daughter complained of being followed by her rubber duck. According to Agent Blank, the matter was ignored, believed to be the child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. Update. It was discovered that Agent Blank was bringing known paranatural materials to his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. This may have affected the creation of an altered item being investigated. Agent Blank has been terminated. Yeah, but why is this guy dead? Why is the information of the creepy duck next to a dead person? An elevator with a what? A door?
Just down the hall.
Hang on. Let me show you. A door with 90-degree openings. I get forward and back. That makes sense. I can understand that. But that's just weird, man. I don't like it. See you later, Rental. Have a good day at work.
She's just down the hall.
Alright, let's grab the control point for the luck department. Cool. So, time to meet our operations director. There's a big gold fish. Hey man, you doing alright? We got a big gold fish. We got lucky cat. We have
There you are.
a four-leaf clover. Oh, so is this literally measuring luck? Alright, let's go talk with Marshall first and then we'll play around with our luck. We'll try our luck.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her?
Oh yeah, she's a
Really?
badass.
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss. Rangers, let her through.
She is a
Have to lock the
badass.
door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach.
Gotta lock the door behind me. Okay, okay, fair. Can I take
funky mirror they're studying
some
down
of
the hall?
these?
I heard it steals your soul.
Like, I've got the
Don't
cool
worry.
gun that transforms
sold
into
yours, but we're here.
any kind of weapon, but it's not a grenade launcher. Not yet. We've got a horseshoe machine. Yeah, obviously you want the horseshoe facing up, otherwise all the luck falls out. We know that. Everyone knows that. That's Lucky 101. Same with crisp
Has
packets.
anyone heard from Salvador?
Last anyone heard, he was taking a security team to the container. Reason is currently unknown.
I think I know the reason.
So these are all, yeah, these are all little trinkets supposed to bring luck to people. We got horseshoes, we got I'm gonna turn on every Newton's cradle I find. Now, real question is there a puzzle in here?
We never thought we'd be fighting on our own turf.
Seriously. Been in threshold safer than this.
Hexagon printers. Got a big gold fish.
Jones. As if you can find anything in this place.
Darling sure found enough places.
I'm gonna take that 4-leaf clover. I mean, you guys are swell and all. You guys are great. I'm sure you're fantastic. I'm gonna need all the luck.
What's the situation?
I'm the poor sort who has to go out there,
Still
so
out there, which means we should assume they're here.
all the luck for
The
me,
exit is
please.
back to parakinesiology, but then there's no way we're making it to the lab. Only option is to hold here and wait for an opening. Though we put everything we got.
Okay, that's the level 5 clearance area. Not getting in there just yet. Guess we're going down here.
We have to help them.
Why don't you go on my why don't you go under my control for a little bit? Ooh, I got the RPG dude on my team. Okay. Gotta destroy that. Go destroy them circles. They heal the baddies. Oh my God. Acting like I need bullets to kill these people. What's going on? Ritual division, okay. I heard this being said before, and I'm inclined to agree with it now, that Control is the greatest Star Wars game. Because you have some badass force powers. There we go. Okay. Hey, you want some concrete? Got lots of concrete. Mind control you, apparently. Okay, so there are like specialist bad guys, like the snipers, that I can't mind control yet. But all these little boys I can. Ow, okay, that one had a thing inside of it. Come on. They just keep coming, don't they? many explosions. Are we done? Okay, those guys seem pretty chill now. Ooh. Hey everybody. Shall I rearrange this place for you? Put it back to something looking like normal? Parapsychology Chief Lewis. Too close. Excuse me, pardon me. I need some of these health poopies. Thank you. Brain. Stood still for too long. This game, like, there was no difficulty setting for this game. It's pretty intense. Like, you do quite a lot of damage, but yeah. One poorly thrown fire extinguisher and you end up scorching your own eyebrows off. Oops. It's okay, we die once, we know what to expect for next time. Okay. Let's try that again. Through the luck department, excuse me, pardon me. Do. Alright. Let's try this again. Watch out, because this explodes. Where did he go? Are you following me? Okay, so he likes to throw just big old chunks of rock. He also likes to hide behind the buildings. These health lumps, thank you. Turn around in circles. Whew, okay. annoyingly proficient at throwing these rocks. Oh god. And then tiny little health flip, please and thank you. Oh god, this just keeps going, doesn't it? Where is he? Oh, we got him. Are we done? Woo! Okay, we're done. Security Chief was his name. Not that easy. Okay, can I claim this control point now? We just calm down a little bit? Thank you. Beep, beep, boop, beep. That's better. Let's get some structure back to this space, please. Okay. So where are we? We're down here in the ritual division. We've got a room back over there we haven't checked out yet. And then some other spaces over there. So let's go see what's over here. I feel like I definitely need to go through my my personal mods and my weapon mods at some point. Probably got some upgrades. Synchronicity Lab. Synchronicity Lab. Let's see what we got in here. We have like a cool jacket. Can I get that cool jacket, please? Got a whole bunch of those hexagon codes all over the place. So we read a bit about synchronicity elsewhere. It's this idea that a bunch of mannequins can start karate chopping each other. No, it's this idea of like when you get a bad feeling that turns out to be true. Like little cases of deja vu and that sort of stuff. Mirror testing. Mm-hmm. This is that room that was being recorded. There was just a reel tape playing of this room, or a room very similar to this one. Probably from that camera, so who knows who is in number 5. Let's go up. I'm sure those parabolic antennae aren't for anything important. Now we've seen these TV rooms in other places as well. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis that was by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, the single differing television would spontaneously align in the incoming frequency to match its synchronized counterparts. Okay. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of blank. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Okay. Those are my favorite kinds of experiments. When you suddenly figure out that you're the one being tested on. Okay, so all of these rooms are like identically decorated to other rooms. Apart from like little tiny individual changes. Maybe I should have been paying a lot more attention. Okay, scratch that. I should have been paying a lot more attention. Oops. Ah, man, we need level 6 clearance for the mirrored. Altered item inside. Alright, well I guess I'll be coming back here later. Worth a shot. I wanted to know if I could get the clothes. Okay, so we come back here at level 6. Or when we've got clearance level 6, sorry. Alright. That's fine. So what's in the ritual office? Where does this go? Okay, so this is the ritual office. They've said a couple of times that like repeating things, coming up with your own like little personal mantras and stuff can keep you safe from these altered items and stuff, so I've rearchived it with the Black Rock. Okay, so this is Tan and Vaughn, or Henry and Carla, I don't remember his name. They've been having a little bit of, he's been having a little bit of flirtation with Carla. I feel like she's not reciprocating. Thank you for the file, it was very helpful. I've re-archived it with the Black Rock research in case you need to refer to them again. Yes, the video shoots are always interesting. I expect my availability for those to decrease in the future, however, as my analysis of this newly discovered Black Rock variant is reaching a critical point. I hope you will be able to attend them still. Darling seems to be under a lot of pressure lately, and I'm sure he would appreciate any support you can provide. Regarding the analysis you provided, I do not have any questions. Thank you for the expeditious delivery. Regards, Carla Vaughn. No answers there to the, hey, you free for drinks, perhaps? I'm sorry, buddy. But she's just not into you. Yeah, so you put in the contamination system, and out comes the thing through the diachronic mirror, and then you get a wave. It's just basic science, ladies and gentlemen. I shouldn't have to explain this to you. And this is up here. And I can fall out of that window. Good to know. Obsessive compulsive disorder, hoarding, anxiety disorders. While certain manifestations of these conditions are simply the result of mental illness, sometimes the individuals are simply performing blank called rituals. The blanks of rituals can vary. Numerology, dream logic, forfeiture, verbal formula, repetitive action, and causal tethering are just some of the procedures involved. Some rituals are consistent, such as pulling the light switch cord 3 times to enter the motel, but some are erratic. While most people engage in minor rituals every day, the vast majority do not understand the importance behind their actions. Avoiding disaster, amassing luck, or simply locating lost keys are all the results of daily rituals. Individuals who recognize a deeper meaning behind these compulsive actions are inherently aware of the paranatural world, and, when located, should be considered for employment at the Bureau. Okay. So yeah, people with OCD or who clap their hands every time they sneeze. You do who get a job here. Okay, just because I can jump out here, Doesn't necessarily mean that I should. I might just, you know. I mean, I'm already down here now. Might as well have a quick look around. Definitely gonna jump down and break my legs at some point. Or discover a tasty secret? Maybe? Come on, game. You know what I want. Dang. Cheated. Alright, now how do I get down from here without breaking all of my legs? That'll do. Disappointed. Why do I even bother? Okay, before we carry on, let's do a quick weapon upgrade check. Okay, so we can do damage against enemy armors and stuff. That's pretty nice. What is this currently? A 27% increase to rate of fire. That's pretty nice. And with the shatter, we can reduce projectile spread. Nah, I think we're okay for that. We have lots of personal mods though. Energy recovery speed plus 20% currently. Let's see, can I order them by rarity? I can. Maybe let's grab this this health recovery per pickup, because kind of need that. I'm also going to deconstruct everything else. Because I can use this to make new weapon types. In fact, let's have a look at new weapon types right now. Eventually we'll go through a doorway. Finished that one. Let's see. Kill 50 enemies without dying. I can do that. That sounds easy. I'm gonna need a health boost. Thank you. Okay, so let's have a look at weapon forms. We can create the pierce form. Let's give that a go. So let's swap out our shotgun for Pierce. Okay, so Pierce appears to be... Okay. We'll give this a go for a little bit. It looks badass, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Darlings, HR. No, look at that. It's the duck. Well, at least they managed to contain it.
Altered item number 52AE analysis, session 2. I will begin by introducing various stimuli to the item. First, a low voltage electric shock. No response. Next, I will introduce heat via a standard Bunsen burner. No response. Next, a series of solutions will be applied, each with a different value on the pH scale, from 0 to 14. No response to any value. Next, I will attempt to communicate. Can you understand me? Can you understand my words? Quack if you can understand my words. No response. This concludes session 2. We'll need time to prepare further tests.
I don't trust that duck. I don't trust that duck. That is an evil duck and will be the final boss of this game. We got nothing in there. We got nothing in that one. Wow, this whole department just for that duck. Alright, I'm not allowed in there. Part of me really hopes I am right, and that duck is the final boss.
This way to the lab? Okay. You must like these HRAs. Sounds like Darling built them. And most of the things around here.
Can you talk about the creepy
If
mannequins
Marshall
all
can't
watching
help
us
us
from the
with
window?
Dylan, he's our next best bet.
Not a fan.
Assuming he's not dead. Or taken over by the hiss.
Research department owns too many mannequins. Like, that is my... As director, this is my executive opinion on the matter. Too many mannequins. Am I hearing a quacking, or am I going insane? There's a box of goodies here. Maybe it's just like the banging of the pipes? Maybe? I don't know, man. Okay, I can't get up there. I'm getting more and more convinced there's going to be some sort of, some form of double jump at some point. But not now. Okay. Now I'm starting to hear quacks. Oh, God. Oh, my word. Hit. Oh, where do we pick? I don't know where we picked this one up from, but cool. And then. Oh, hang on. Open sesame. Alright, let's carry on. HRA lab.
You
So
let me here. Any idea how to make it work?
the HRA is like the protective, like, resonance amplifier. That's a code we need to figure out in a second. That's big red button. Hang on, I'm gonna look around before we start doing anything. Let's just have a quick look before we turn on all the death machines. Black rock prisms are unique formations of black rock, distinct in both their shape and potency. While the density of black rock dampens paranatural forces, the unique blank structure of prisms retain frequencies in the range of blank to blank hertz with perfect blank harmonization. This report analyzes the results focusing a blank through a harmonized prism to a blank. Methods for imprinting on non-physical fields onto blank, imbuing them with the properties of the harmonized resonance blank in the prism, will be explored and explained. I'm really glad about that. Very few things have been explained in this place. Looking forward to maybe something, you know, having that explanation. Okay, so this is just computers. We need to figure out correct configurations. Okay. So let's see what this does first of all. There's our black rock quartz.
Hello again, Director. It appears we have a new problem.
Hey, Marshall.
We need to get the HRA machine working.
I've replaced a couple of spark plugs, but this looks a bit more complicated.
Darling must have had a system. Randomness isn't in his nature. The punch cards, the symbols, the terminals.
Yeah.
How do they connect?
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got various punch cards. Okay, so there'll be 5 punch cards. We've got to figure out the 5 positions. Okay, so that's 2. That's 3. Okay, so that's what number 1 looks like. Try with the top right filled in.
So, we need to find all the punch cards.
That one feels right for that. I haven't done any of these like pop-up alerts yet. I'm hoping they're not essential, because I've pretty much ignored all of them so far. You know what, let's make sure let's grab all the punch cards first so we've got a full deck. Okay, so this is number 4. Number 4 appears to be full top with the middle. So number 4 is that one. Okey-dokey. Which one is this? This is number 5. None of them say which one number 5 is, so that's going to be process of elimination. Number 2 is the fully centered one, because those two are switched. So, that's number 2.
Each punch card should correspond to a
Yeah, I'm
terminal.
working on it. Which makes that one number 3, which by process of elimination...
The prism shattered. Darling's prototypes have a lot of issues. We need a new plan.
I didn't break it. It was like that when I found it.
We need more black rock prisms to make this machine work. Darling has another lab, down in the black rock processing site in maintenance. That must be where he keeps the prisms.
I've been to maintenance already. I can find my way.
But how long will that take? Nothing here is simple. I need to ask her now, before I go.
I need something from you first. What do you know about Dylan Faden?
I knew this was coming. Lives are at stake here, and we need this machine working to save those lives. Once that is done, Director Faden, then we can talk.
She's right. As much as I don't want to admit it. I'm the only one who can help.
Fine. I'll get the prisms first.
Dylan will have to wait just a little longer.
But don't call me Director. Jesse is fine.
I'll call you Faden. Here, you'll need this keycard.
Thanks.
Ooh, clearance level
Emily
4.
Pope has set up a base in Executive. Once I have the prism, I'll meet you there.
Right. I'll move out immediately. And keep an eye out for Darling. Finding him might be the key to stopping the hiss.
It's just one large-scale HRA. It's there now. We are about to be exposed to a different kind of resonance. Hostile, viral, invasive resonance. That's what the Hedron resonance amplifiers are for. Taking the protection Hedron can provide us and keeping us from being wiped out.
Uh-huh. Okay, that place looks cool. I think that's where we're going next.
Here, this will lead back to Central Research.
Oh, nice. Cool. So we've got us a level 4 clearance. Got us a secret door that's been unlocked. We need to go back to Black Rock Processing. Alright, well, away we go. So where was this secret door? Oh, right here next to the ritual division. Ah, look at that. It was here the whole time. Okay, so we need to go to maintenance, which involves using the elevator. Here we go. How you doing, chat? Everyone's brains still inside their heads? Everyone keeping... I've got my fan blowing because I'm overheating because of all the heavy thinking I'm having to do. Bum 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 bum. Loading. So I'm slightly concerned that we were shown a picture of an outside space while I know for a fact that we're in an executive office building in New York. It's concerning to say the least.
Marshall knows something about Dylan. Is he here? Is he alright? HRAs first. They'll help save everyone, including Dylan, once I find him.
Okay, so
Can
last
you keep him
time...
safe? Like you do with me?
Last time we came down here, we tried to get into Black Rock Processing, and it doesn't work. But I've recently figured out that I can bust up these things to get through here. Now, I did want to go and check out field training before, so it's a good thing I worked that out. Yala's stolen your stream watching spot. It's the cat's spot. There's nothing else you can do. I'd like to file a formal complaint, RE, the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field training course recorded messages to hold immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Alright, Pulaski. Let's hear how good your voice is in the training. Okay. Field training registration desk. Authorized from quartermaster, required from entry. Will not be omitted. This training course is designed for combat personnel with basic weapons proficiency. If you are not eligible for this course and believe you require combat training, please speak with your supervisor. Hey, Blackbird. And have fun at the dentist, Frank. I'm sorry. Okay, track activator.
So I just read this? Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or...?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Alright, so...
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
I am the best at shooting in video games.
45 seconds remaining.
45 seconds? Ugh. Whatever I just picked up, why would I want to pick it up?
30 seconds remaining.
Go, 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 go.
15 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
I did it with 2 seconds to spare, and my reward is...
protecting itself.
whatever this is. What's going on here? Holiday Memories tree. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. A Christmas tree. Okay. A holiday... Oh, start again. A Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of blank feet, always in a tone below blank hertz. Verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it is copying. The item was taken from the Blank, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it is used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. Cool, so there's a talkative Christmas tree somewhere. Just go like it's not attacking me. Can I just come up and touch it? Okay. Right. I guess we just sort of...
We need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Okay, we gotta hit it harder. Alright. That's a safe. That's not a Christmas tree. Presume I'm about to get some sort of defensive function. Shield yourself. How? Can I have a button to press, maybe? L1 to shield. Oh, cool. Okay. How long does this shield last? It's starting to wobble. Okay, so either maybe time, but definitely after a certain amount of damage it breaks. Damage, okay. Cool, alright. Bulletproof shields. Those guys hurt. Cannot climb with the shield. Oh, that's pretty cool. I'll take a shield.
Time to have a shield.
Yeah. I was gonna say they weren't actually gonna try and shoot at me at the moment. Okay, standing still to use that. Not great. Just gonna hide in the corner here for a second. Because yeah, I've got to get my kill enemies without dying. Go. Alright, that's pretty cool. I am more than happy with a shield. And then I can just leave again. So the weird thing is, I could have had this shield for a while now, but I was too dumb to remember how to get in. Too dumb to figure out how to get in here. But that's okay. We are smart now. Okay, down to black rock processing we go. I think I'm just a bad shot. Okay. Orb destroyed. Okay, it's a pretty powerful... That one's a pretty powerful weapon. But I think it's just a little bit dangerous for me. Let's maybe switch back to grip. And we can take the damage up against... Ooh, excuse me. Yeah, we definitely are. Okay. BlackRock processing. Still not allowed in here. I guess maybe I can go in through the energy converters? Like, go in the back way, perhaps? Still in here. That's right, I've got level 4 now. I can go this way. Excuse me. Whoa! Okay. Let's, It's a lot of spinning machines. If everybody could keep their arms and legs inside the ride at all times, I'd appreciate it. All avoid getting our limbs crunched. I'm gonna grab a box from downstairs now. Okay, come on, box, you're coming with me. Aperture Science Laboratories would like to remind you that the companion cube cannot, in fact, talk. And we are in. Oh, so we can use the light switch. We can use the light switch to go to the Ocean View Motel, which should unlock the door, which lets us drop back down, and yeah, okay. Figuring it out using my big smart brain. So, rule of threes. 2. Welcome back to the Ocean View Motel. So we, again, I'm assuming we need to find the key for the door. Anything changed here?
They should be open. We're looking to get a room for the night. Hello? I don't think anyone's there, honey. Come on. We'll go to that motel we passed a while back.
Okay. Stuff has changed in that there's some people trying to get in. I don't think you want to stay at this hotel. Okay, so all the doors are closed. So if we ding the dinger, it opens up the doors. And we've got to find whatever it is we need to find in these rooms to unlock the key. Right? Right. Okay, so... Alright, so... Gotta make sure this room matches others. Or all the rooms look the same. Remember we were... That thing about synchronicity? See, now we got 2 doors open. So, radio, chair untucked, radio on the right, plant on the left. Chair untucked, radio on the right, plant untucked, and the picture is straight. Which should unlock the 3rd door, which has our key. There we go. Hell yeah. Alright, now I know what I'm doing here. It's a little bit easier than last time. So we go back through the door and enter a reality in which the gangway for Blackrock processing has been opened. But there's the question. Am I going back to the reality I just came from? Or am I going down a different leg of the Trousers of Time? I'm back. Okay, let's head to the Black Rock Quarry. Let's see what's going on down there. Okay, Atlas Chamber, Blackrock Processing.
Okay, we need to find a way to
maintenance.
Blackrock processing. That's where Marshall said we'd find a prism.
Okay, so we don't have clearance level 5 yet. Maybe soon.
Reminder, if the contents of your workspace have been rearranged, removed, added to, or altered in any other way, you should immediately leave the area while speaking to yourself in a reassuring tone. This will not only keep you calm, but also the room. Thank you for your attention.
Oh no, is the oldest house gonna be mad that I keep, like, exploding through its windows? I'm sorry, house. Not doing it on purpose. Yeah, who needs your clearance level 5? Clearance level 5 is for people who don't have explosive punches. Like that. Put that in your clearance level and suck it. Alright. We got a file about the Atlas theory. The Atlas is a physical expression created by the oldest house. Its purpose and function are currently unknown. The specific shape and dimensions of the Atlas seem to indicate a more explicit purpose than the oldest house's usual walls, floors, or shifts. The Atlas changes form, but resists observation when doing so. No visual observation has been made during its change. It only ever occurs between frames when monitored by surveillance cameras. Okay, so there's like a quantum element to this of like superposition. It only it exists when you're looking at it, but as soon as it stops being observed, it enters that quantum state. A previous theory was that this change corresponds to the house shifts, and Atlas itself is a blank of the blank. However, the shape changes do not occur at the same time the building shifts, which makes this theory doubtful. Structurally, the Atlas is made of the same blank material as the rest of the oldest house. Further observation will hopefully aid in rediscovering its purpose. Okay, Let's see what quantum nonsense we've got going on here. Box of goodies. How am I doing on personal mods? I can, yeah, I thought I could equip a second one. Ooh. Lots of health recovery per pickup now, thank you. Alright, through we go. Down here. These rooms are very bright. Well lit. I appreciate that. Okay, so we can get back if we want to. I say something's making a lot of noise over there. Gotta save my friends. Okay. I'm hoping I could take control of you, but I guess not. It's too damn efficient at killing people. You guys enjoy reading those subtitles? Here. Trying to run past me like I haven't noticed you. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Let's reassert a bit of normalcy, shall we? We could have all of these walls nice and square, doorways lining up. Up where? Dunno. Up somewhere, I guess. Right, now I wanted to go check out some of these rooms before I go anywhere. I need my loot, I need my lore. Need my learning. Okay, so before we went up here, I was down here. We'd unlock that door. We came around that way. Okay. I just don't want to miss anything. Okay, I guess I want to be on the other side. Okay, so it wants me to go in there. Obviously, I'm not going to just yet. There's a box. I need that box. There's a safe room here. Oh, excuse me.
Glad to see you're still you.
Hey, everybody, show you.
They've each taken a few hits. We need to get...
Hey, thanks for bringing down that... whatever the fuck that was. But we are barely holding on here, boss. How's the situation outside maintenance?
What do I tell him? The truth is harsh, but these people seem familiar with death.
The hiss are everywhere. Most of the Bureau is lost. We need Blackrock Prism to make more HRAs for any survivors in the safe rooms. I'm here to check Darling's Blackrock lab.
So to recap, death, disaster, and imminent destruction.
Yeah.
Another day at the FBC. Well, Darling's lab is just past BlackRock processing. I got good news and I got bad news on that front. Good news is, it's right down the hall. Bad news is, a Hiss monster has decided to move in, so that's great.
Monster.
That's what the Rangers said. The ones that survived, anyway. We are just treading water here, and the Hiss keep coming. Salvador would know what to do, but apparently he took a security team into the containment sector just before the lockdown happened, and well, no one's seen him since. But hey, at least we got you, our fearless leader.
They shouldn't rely on me. They don't know me. They don't know how I've failed people.
You've done a good job here, Arish, but you should take your people and get to the base and executive. You can regroup there. I'll go deal with this monster. I'm getting kind of used to them.
Aye, aye, Faden. And be sure to put a bullet in that thing for me.
Okay, we got his monsters. My favorite kind of monsters. Okay. Have you noticed the recent tension between Trench and Darling? They've both been acting odd lately. Trench concerns me the most. His sudden hostility towards Darling's project is very unlike him. He was the one to approve all this Hedron research in the first place, but after Darling unveiled those HRAs, he was livid. I personally don't see any reason not to equip Bureau staff with an additional protective device, especially not if it's as strong as Darling says. What do you make of this? Have you seen anything from either of them that strikes you as odd? Let's talk in person soon before the next Bureau heads meeting. Okay, so Trench was getting increasingly paranoid that a lot of his, higher echelon staff were working against him. If Marshall, head of operations, and Salvador, head of security, are having secret, maybe the boss is going crazy meetings, I guess he was right to be paranoid.
Ranger Squad Charlie 7 returned from an expedition into the quarry threshold just after 0500 Zulu. Can you please state your names and describe the purpose of your expedition?
Kevin Horowitz. They're gonna have to be. Our mission was to map quarry grid coordinates G29. Secondary objective, as always, was to find a route from the threshold entrance and maintenance to the formation. Secondary objective was not a success. What a surprise.
And did you encounter any previously unrecorded event or entity while inside the threshold?
No, nothing.
The deal. You kill
You
that
think we
Hiss,
should
I
talk
buy a
about
shot.
the mermaid?
Excuse me?
Yeah, the mermaid. Horowitz here found this mermaid in a quarry, just sitting on some black rock. She was singing this beautiful song, and he was overcome with desire. She was so alluring. I'd say she was more enchanting than alluring. Fine, enchanting.
Did you tell your CO about this?
No. Because it didn't happen. Nothing happened. As usual, the quarry is full of rocks. That's it. Can we go now?
Fuck you guys. Get out of here.
I'm just having a little bit of fun with you, buddy. You gotta go and patrol a bunch of rocks all day. You gotta get your kicks somewhere. Alright, so BlackRock processing. Here we go. Not through that door, gotcha. Always worth a sneaky peek. You never know what you're gonna find. Hey, like a dead person. Like 2 dead people.
Arish wasn't kidding about that monster.
It's just more than 2 dead people. Okay. Can't see what it is from out here. Might be something though. The Swan Boat Procedure. Item is made of fiberglass painted to resemble a swan. Foot pedals allow the item to propel forwards in water. The item emits a pulse of physical force at an estimated force of blank. Possible connection to OOP5? Question mark? Measuring the exact force created by the item has been hindered by concerns from the Human Resources Department. The item was seized from an activity rental service called Blank, located on Lake Blank on Vancouver Island, Canada, after it ejected numerous riders over the course of a summer, bringing the boat to the attention of the media. The item was transported to the Bureau by helicopter. Containment specialist accompanied it, sent to recite formulas C9 through 32 recursively. What occurred in the helicopter is not known, but all agents were lost in the crash. The item was recovered and then transported by train, arriving at the Bureau without further incidents. Okay. Watch out for the energy propelling swan boat. I'm just saying sentences I never thought I'd say.
You showed me the HRA when I first got here, and the machine that makes them. Can you help me find a prism?
Hello? Any monsters in here? I noticed you left a whole bunch of exploded people outside. I can get up there. No, I can't. It's blocked off. What's dead? Hmm? Huh? Don't look directly at it.
There's what the fuck?
Oh, I don't like that. I do not like the angel. Come on, buddy. Where are you at? Ooh. Okay.
Let's hurry
that
up
thing
and
hurt.
find Alvin's lab.
Okay, so we've got creepy teleporting hiss angels. What is that? What is that thing? Records and research. Not the cluster. Not the distorted. Oh no, maybe it is the distorted. There we go. Able to render themselves invisible and emit a powerful concussive blast when in close range of their target. Curiously, the hiss distorted is apparently not able to utilize both the abilities at once. It must make itself visible to go on the offensive. Okay. The physical deformation of this particular hiss entry is noteworthy in its thoroughness. Yeah, it's been split down the middle and spread out. Clearly the human host would have died from such extreme alteration, which prompts the question. Are the corrupted simply animated corpses? Maybe. More fun things to look out for.
There are areas in the oldest house where under the right conditions, when the frequencies match.
Okay, tell me about the Black Rock. Black Rock has allowed the Bureau to make great strides in containment procedures since it was first discovered. This report will examine how its very structure is comprised of blank density that nullifies all resonances within a range of blank to blank hertz. Bureau innovations that incorporate Black Rock will be analysed, most notably the fire breaks, feats of engineering designed to contain any future outbreaks, attacks, or other internal threats. Goal of this report is to encourage Bureau staff to explore further innovations using Black Rock, as work in that field has markedly slowed in recent years. Okay, so whatever they're mining from this quarry is very good at stopping supernatural stuff.
The quarry is one of the more stable thresholds in the maintenance sector. That's where black rock comes from.
You heard that too, right?
Dimensional matter.
Black rock comes from a threshold quarry. So the prisms must be there too.
Contained. Think of it as paranatural lead. Our research involves many dangerous things we absolutely need to keep in check. That's what the Black Rock Line fire breaks are about. The panopticon container cells.
Sorry to interrupt, sir, but I need the code of the quarry elevator.
Oh, Emily. The codes. Black Rock 665. Neighbor of the Beast. Get it?
Emily doesn't have time for his nonsense. I like Emily.
Darling's key.
Clearance level 5.
This should get us into
Clearance
the
level for
quarry.
days. Okay. Okay, so that gets us to the quarry, but what's upstairs? Not much. Okay. So let me just open up this. And then it's, well, I guess it's down to the quarry.
Everything here is crazy. Weird, but it feels
Let's go up to the
right.
quarry.
Like how the world should be. I am in an infinite building leading to different dimensions, and I never want to leave.
Oh, I get that.
Even with all the horror, I'm happy. Feels just right.
Yeah, let me take this guy's brain. I'm with you, Jesse. Who's shooting at me? It was that guy. Nailed it. He kind of expired on me, didn't he? So the control room is this way. But I'm not allowed out that way yet. Okay. Okay, I guess we go back over here. Up here. Alright. Laris has spotted something in through here. Hey, a control point. Works for me. Hey. Pay attention to me. Ow, I stood way too close to that thing. Oh, now I'm in trouble. Man, I sure wish I had some hit points. Weird scope on your gun? I'm just gonna mind control everyone I can right now, if I'm honest. Okay, where are we? Okay, people are dying, but Northmore sarcophagus container? Miss, wasn't Northmore the previous director? Why is he chained inside this sarcophagus and it's called the power plant for the entire building? The NSC was designed by order of Deputy Chief Trench shortly before he became director. The container provides a safe method of extraction of Blank's excess energy output whilst acting as a humane way to house him. The coolant pumps keep the container and its occupant from overheating while the energy is siphoned. The energy is then conducted to the converters, where it is rendered into a steam through the use of turbine generators. The electricity provided powers the entire bureau, making us completely self-sufficient and effectively invisible on the New York City grid. After NSC-01's disappearance by some unknown manifestation of Blank's power, the occupant was restrained and a second model was built. NSC-02 possesses built-in spatial anchors that are designed to prevent any translocative effect from its occupant. Cool, so the boss's boss lives in there now, and they've chained him up to stop him teleporting away. Wonderful. Brilliant. Not creepy and concerning in the slightest. That's fine. Oh boy. I mean, here's a glimpse into your career path. You too could make it to the highest echelons of NSC directorship. Become a battery for everybody else to use. For all of time. The notion of fan death has now become widely known in the region since foreign investigator Blank met with a local journalist to explain how electric fans operate at speeds that may suffocate owners by overly distributing the air. Our agency is still young and we must take care to avoid missteps. Any explanation given to the public must provide sufficient yet vague rationale that will affirm the certainty that ours is a stable, controlled world. We must tread carefully, especially in this increasingly technological world with radio and other innovations allowing information to travel at speeds previously undreamt of. It's precisely why we insist our department handle all communications with public bodies. Now this is weird because... yeah. I know that in... is it Korea? Maybe it's Korea. Apologies if that's wrong. But I know that... it's considered bad luck to sleep with a ceiling fan on or a fan in the room. Definitely a ceiling fan, because a lot of cases of death are recorded as death by ceiling fan. People having their ceiling fans dropped on them, but I believe that was a polite way, a polite code for hiding suicides. The family could say that, you know, killed by ceiling fan rather than committed suicide. And maybe because people would hang themselves from ceiling fans. So I wonder if that's an allusion to that, being like, turns out fans are actually incredibly dangerous, but we'll keep it as a myth so people don't believe us. Here's the quarry.
Elevator's broken.
Elevator's broken.
Gotta get down the old-fashioned way.
Sounds good to me. Gotta be a sturdy ceiling fan to hang yourself from. Just gotta be sturdy enough, I guess. Hi, buddy. Bang. Whoop. How did he get in there? Was he like an elevator maintenance worker at the time of the whole hiss taking over the bureau? 'Cause that's gotta suck. Just going about your job and then, you know, you're trapped in here. Nothing but a single gantry to patrol. At least everyone else gets to run around and, like, have some fun. Concerned when I put massive dents in the ventilation that I'm using as foot support. What game does this remind me of playing? I mean, I don't know. That's the problem. This is really reminding me of something. Parabolic antenna to the face. Mind control, never hurt anybody. Apart from those guys, I guess. Cleanse that control point. Reassert reality. There we go, that looks a bit more familiar. And hopefully that's fixed the elevator. Okay. Found the Black Rock Quarry. The best of video games. Get that sniper on my team. Oh, hi. Oh, careful where you're throwing that. Frame rate in the game gets a little bit janky when things are flying. Your brain belonged to me. Hit the gantry there. This is, yeah. This is a big old excavation, isn't it? So this connects back to the furnace chamber. Let's go and check that out. Maybe that was a terrible idea. Yeah, maybe what I did just there was a really bad idea, and now I've got to figure out how to get back again. Good job, genius. Hidden location discovered. Maybe I'm very smart indeed. Ow, hello, what was that? Oh my god. I had to kill one more enemy for my 50 people. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Ain't that about right? Alright, so maybe we'll go down to the hidden location. The super secret, very hidden location later on.
Darling's key. This should get us into the quarry.
I'm all the way... Where am I? Oh, there. This way. Aha! I gotta kill all these guys again? Big old crate of whatever the heck this is. Buddy, give me a hand here. Every now and then you grab something that's like at the bottom of a pile. Becomes just a tad difficult to pick it up. Okay, now the question of course is do I go back down there and try and figure that out again? No, we'll save it. I don't know how to get through a room full of mold yet anyway. Okay, that's the way back out of the quarry. Gotcha. So we want to go this way. Past all the floating people. Read some documents. We need additional diamond blades as soon as possible. Continuous rim this time to get the clean cut research wants. This black rock shit is tough. Going through blades like we're made of these damn things. The dimensions for the slabs of black rock they want are outrageous. For all the grief they're causing me, these fire breaks are better fucking work a treat. Go ahead and double the last order. So we've seen the fire breaks. Those are that big abyss that's lined with all of this black rock. Specifically to stop literally anything from escaping. Apart from those things. Those things seem to escape just fine. Ooh, there, Jesse, come there. Up, please.
Whoa. Not what I expected.
Yeah, whoa indeed. Alright, so... welcome to the quarry. It is open to the outside world. Got this little bit tucked away all by itself. Can I get up here? I mean, I can. Should I get up here is probably the better question. I swear, there's a double jump coming. There's a double jump, and I'm gonna get into so many places I'm not supposed to go. Right, well, here we are. Pay attention. Pay attention to me! Can I get control of you? Yes, I can. Little minion down there doing some work. Okay, time to just. It is not time to get stuck there. That's for sure. Whoa! Da 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 da. Let's just run around the outside here. There's an orb somewhere. Destroy the orb. Death with their own batteries. See you sneaking up on me. Just managed to not dodge that. It's gonna try and kill me with my own battery. Get out of here. Get out of here. There's someone over here. Hello? Still giving me the creepy combat music. Now we're done. Awesome. Okay, well, it seems like we need to use these little power blocks to charge some explosives. Luckily, I've expertly piled them all up here like I intended to the whole time. And 3. Probably shouldn't stand so close. Maybe take a couple of steps back. Boop, 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 boop. I got me some prisms. The quarry incident. During my weekly safety inspection to the quarry threshold, I discovered the entire crew in a state of blank. The whole team was blank, aligned and staring in a uniform direction, the city in the distance. Despite my most vocal efforts to gain their attention, they remained blank for more than blank minutes, until I had to resort to literally blanking. Afterwards, they were dazed and could not provide any rationale for their behavior, or any specific memories of engaging in it. My recommendation for any crew working in a threshold area is to either shorten the length of their shifts, or to carry out mandatory psychological evaluations on a weekly basis, or preferably both. And maybe we should order another expedition to the city? No, 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 no. I know what happens when you go to cities and crazy, like, non-Euclidean geometries. It's where you get a Cthulhu. And I think we got enough problems right now.
There it is. Right where you led
without
me.
getting a Cthulhu.
The HRAs, the prisms, they mean something to you. I need to get this prism to Marshall before it's too late. HRAs, then Dylan.
What's going on down there? Oh, hello. One of them thought monsters is after me again. What a surprise. How do I get out of here? Up, I would guess. Head in a vaguely upwards direction. Okay, so what else is down here? No chance this is everything. Still so many power blocks around that I'm sure if I connected them to something would probably make at least an interesting explosion. Right? It might not be the smartest idea. Also, I want to see if I can get a glimpse of this city. Guessing that's out over the edges of the mine. That's the way we came in. This is the way we can get out if we want to. I don't want to just yet. I'm exploring. Maybe I can get up there at some point? Where is that? That's just restricted area. I can squirrel my way up there. How are we doing in chat? Yeah, I want to see the city. I want to go crazy with my own brain. Again, it seems like I'll be able to get up here if I have this imagined double jump that I'm gonna get. Maybe. Maybe. Okay. That's a curiosity for a future date. That's fine. I can wait. Now I've got to get back where I came from. Hopefully not being pursued. Come on. So yeah, that restricted area over there. That restricted area over there is that elevator that I can't quite reach at the moment. Oh god. I got out of there. There's thought forms all over the place at the moment. Maybe now we can try and go back down this way? I am still curious. Like, now I know that down here there's a bad guy, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious if I can help it. They say hopping down all of the things, but... Now there's more than one. Always is. Okay, we don't go to the mold hole. We just don't do that. Fair enough, lesson learnt. Never going down there again. Ooh, you know what? It's getting incredibly warm in this room. I think I might have to take a break. And by break, I mean finish for the day. I'm starting to cook. Plus, I died. That seems like a decent reason to...
This should get us into the quarry.
Call it. Plus, if I have to do that section again, I'm going to be very upset. But yeah. Nap time, maybe, yeah. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed yourself. I did. More Control tomorrow, probably.